and there is a possibility of mudslides because of the continued aftershocks.
And that was the Japan Meteorological Agency's news conference earlier today. And here are some voices from local people in Miyagi Prefecture.
非常に怖かったです。本棚全部食べましたけど、今片付けています。
試験中だったんで、とりあえずみんな机の下に避難して、まだ帰れない人とかいて、体育館に泊まったりだとかっていう人も結構いて。
子供がやっぱりちょっとかわいそうで、今赤ちゃんもそこでおむつ取り替えたりとかして、泣き声も聞こえてたと思うんですけど、ちょっと早く何か一つだけでも復旧してくれればと思います。
なんか道路が陥没したりとか隆起したりとかしてたので、もうすごかったです。どうやって帰ったらいいのか分かんなくて。
バスナイトとかカプセルホテルかネットカフェに泊まるしか、あと避難所ですか。
携帯が通じないもんですから、公衆電話にならず、バスがあるはずだから来ないんですね。だから家へ連絡して迎えに来てもらおうと。
もう死ぬかと思いました。本当にすっごかったです。
はい、感じ。どうでした？いや、なんか山手線のホーム行ったんですけど、こんな大きい揺れ初めてだったんですごい怖かったです。
なんかパンクしたみたいな感じの揺れでですね、コンクリートが落ちてきてという感じですね。
コンクリートどこですか？
ボンネットちょっとへこんでると思うんですけど。
The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center in Hawaii has issued a tsunami warning for a wide area around the Pacific Rim. The center posted a warning for more than 40 countries and territories in the Pacific region on Friday. A tsunami was observed in Hawaii. Hawaii ordered coastal areas evacuated. Tourists have been asked to move to the upper floors of their hotels. Tsunamis also hit other areas, including the Philippines, Taiwan, and Indonesia. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center is also warning of possible tsunamis on the other side of the Pacific Ocean in countries including Chile and Peru. It's advising residents of coastal areas in the Pacific region to keep an eye on changes in sea conditions. Japan's government considers the damage resulting from the earthquake as one of the most serious in the country's recent history. Prime Minister Naoto Kan, during a press conference, called for cooperation from everyone throughout Japan.
Given this situation, an emergency disaster response headquarters has been set up with myself as the head. We will secure the safety of the people of Japan, and in order to minimize the damage, the government will make every effort possible. And we ask the people of Japan to continue to be cautious and vigilant and keep tuned in to the reports on the television and radio. And we ask the people of Japan to act calmly.
Chief Cabinet Secretary Yukio Edano told reporters the government considers the damage from the quake to be extensive.
We have been gathering information on the damage. But the situation is worse than expected. The government will do its best to support the affected areas and contain the damage.
He has told people to stay at their workplace as public transportation is at a standstill. The Ministry of Defense had already dispatched or prepared to dispatch about 8,000 self-defense force troops to Miyagi Prefecture and other disaster areas. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has begun preparations to accept foreign assistance. The U.S. ambassador to Japan, John Roos, revealed that the U.S. is ready to offer support. In the Diet, opposition was questioning Prime Minister Kan's recent illegal donation scandal. But as soon as the quake occurred, all that just stopped. The opposition has offered full support for the government's quake efforts. Hundreds of thousands of people in Tokyo have been left stranded after train and subway services were suspended. Police say in Tokyo and neighboring cities, thousands of people are waiting in train stations with no way to get home. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government has opened 244 school gyms and public halls for use as shelters. East Japan Railway Company has halted train operations including Shinkansen bullet trains in Tokyo and surrounding areas and in northeastern Japan. It says the stoppage will stay in effect until it has confirmed the safety of the train lines. Now, Tokyo's Narita and Haneda airports have reopened all of their runways after ensuring they were safe for takeoffs and landings, but flight schedules have been disrupted. Most highways connecting Tokyo with northeastern parts of Japan have been closed. Some bus companies have resumed operations in Tokyo. Company officials say they are considering offering extra bus services if train operations remain shut down. In large parts of Japan, the power supply has been disrupted. More than 4 million buildings in Tokyo and surrounding areas lost power soon after the quake hit, and many places remain in the dark. Another 4.5 million homes and buildings in the northeastern part of the country have also been hit by a power failure. Phone lines and cell phone signals have been disrupted over wide areas. Countries and international aid organizations are extending their help to Japan in the wake of the powerful earthquake. In a statement, U.S. President Barack Obama expressed his condolences to the victims of the earthquake. He added the United States stands ready to help Japan and its people overcome this tragedy. U.S. troops stationed in Japan say they are preparing for rescue operations and humanitarian missions should the Japanese government request their assistance. The U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet, based in Yokohama near Tokyo, has started calling up its personnel. The fleet's flagship, the USS Blue Ridge, is loading aid supplies in Singapore and will leave for Japan on Saturday. The UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs says 35 international rescue teams, mainly from Japan's neighbors, are standing by for immediate departure. Britain, France, China, South Korea, and Russia also say they are ready to assist Japan.
United Nations stands by the people of Japan, and we will do anything and everything we can at this very difficult time.
As we have been reporting all day long, the country's most powerful earthquake on record with a magnitude of 8.8 struck northeastern Japan on Friday, generating massive tsunami waves along broad areas of the Pacific coast. Japan's meteorological agency says the quake struck at 2:46 p.m. off the coast of Miyagi Prefecture. It originated at an estimated 24 kilometers below the surface. Now, this was followed by 3 major aftershocks, one of which was magnitude 7.4. It originated off the coast of Ibaraki Prefecture, south of the first quake. The 2 others were both over magnitude 7. The meteorological agency warns of the possibility of further major aftershocks for some time. A series of tsunamis continue to wash ashore. An over 7.3 meter high tsunami hit the port in Fukushima Prefecture. Tsunamis were observed in many other places, including Tokyo. Major tsunami alerts remain in place for many other parts of the country, with the highest waves possibly reaching over 10 meters. Meteorological officials warn that tsunamis several times higher than forecast could hit repeatedly in some places. Then this is the live picture coming from Ichihara City in Chiba Prefecture, Japan. And this is the picture of an oil refinery on fire. And firefighters are not able to get close to the site because of the heat and the possibility of more explosions. We'll be back with more news in half an hour. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
A costa das ilhas de Ogasawara. A costa da província de Kanagawa desde a entrada da Baía de Tóquio a oeste. A costa da província de Shizuoka. A costa da província de Wakayama. A costa da província de Tokushima. A costa da província de Kochi. As ondas podem alcançar mais de 3 metros de altura em algumas das áreas mencionadas. Todas as pessoas próximas à costa devem buscar abrigo em locais mais altos. A agência de meteorologia adverte ainda que tsunamis podem atingir as seguintes áreas: a parte sul da costa do mar do Japão de Hokkaido, as áreas costeiras da Baía de Tóquio, a costa do Pacífico da província de Aichi, as áreas costeiras das baías de Ise e Mikawa nas províncias de Mie e Aichi, a costa da província de Mie ao sul da Baía de Ise, a costa do sul da ilha de Awaji, a costa do oeste da província de Ehime, as áreas costeiras do mar de Ariake e do mar de Yatsushiro nas províncias de Fukuoka, Saga, Nagasaki e Kumamoto, a costa marítima externa e das ilhas da província de Nagasaki, a costa oceânica externa das ilhas de Amakusa, na província de Kumamoto, a costa do norte da província de Oita, de frente para o mar interior de Seto, a costa do sul da província de Oita, de frente para Shikoku, a costa da província de Miyazaki, a costa oceânica externa do leste da província de Kagoshima, a costa das ilhas de Tanegashima e Yakushima, a costa das ilhas de Amami e Tokara, a costa da província de Kagoshima a oeste da ponta sul de Kyushu, a costa da ilha principal da província de Okinawa, a costa das ilhas de Daitojima, a costa das ilhas de Miyakojima e Yaeyama, as áreas costeiras da Baía de Mutsu na província de Aomori. As ondas podem alcançar até 2 metros de altura em algumas das áreas mencionadas. Todas as pessoas próximas à costa devem buscar abrigo em locais mais altos.
The Meteorological Agency is warning that very high tsunami are expected in the following areas: the eastern part of the Pacific coast of Hokkaido, the central part of the Pacific coast of Hokkaido, the western part of the Pacific coast of Hokkaido, the Sea of Japan coast of Aomori Prefecture, the Pacific coast of Aomori Prefecture, the coast of Iwate Prefecture, the coast of Miyagi Prefecture, the coast of Fukushima Prefecture, the coast of Ibaraki Prefecture, the east coast of Chiba Prefecture, the west coast of Chiba Prefecture, the coast of the Izu Islands, the coast of the Ogasawara Islands, the coast of Kanagawa Prefecture from the entrance to Tokyo Bay to the west, the coast of Shizuoka Prefecture, the coast of Wakayama Prefecture, the coast of Tokushima Prefecture, the coast of Kochi Prefecture. The waves can be more than 3 meters high in some of the areas mentioned. Everyone near the coast must evacuate to higher ground.